Hello YouTubers, Ted here in beautiful Côte St. Luc, Canada with a Farmington update for you. My city is currently in the postmodern era, and we're going to advance to the contemporary era. So let's do that, and then I'm going to upgrade a few buildings and do a daily collection to collect some goods and do a few other improvements to the city. So, contemporary era. This is following the pattern of being about 2 or 3 weeks since I did the last age up. I don't quite remember. So let's go back to our city. We see the fireworks. Woohoo! Contemporary era town hall. I don't know. There's a whole stretch here that I don't like terribly in the modern and progressive and contemporary and even the industrial area. I don't like these town halls very much. They look kind of ugly, although this one is starting to look kind of cool, actually. I don't like this sort of gray, concrete-y part of it, although the shape of it is cool. In any case, that's not a big deal. What are we going to update? I'm going to do an update of some buildings, like I said, before I do my daily collection, so that it generates some nice contemporary era goods. So in particular, see, I have these squirrel halls that are regal in the modern era. I'm going to one-up those, I think. But I'm going to get these bountiful squirrel halls. I'm going to use that golden update, and that'll automatically upgrade them to the contemporary era as well. See, that's contemporary era now. And that's contemporary era. So that's good. And we'll be able to collect those. Now these squirrel halls I'm going to one up. So let's just do that. One. I have a lot of one-up kits, although I'm starting to have a lot of buildings too. So we'll one up that just to the postmodern, you see. And that'll be generating my previous age goods, because you need current age goods and previous age goods. And I have all these Neo-Bazaars. Now, I checked shortly ago, and I don't have any Neo-Bazaar free updates. I could build a new Neo-Bazaar. I'm trying to think what to do here. Postmodern. Maybe what I'll do is these two silver level, what's called Solera Bazaars, maybe I'll one-up those to the contemporary era. So one up. And these ones, they're postmodern. I'll probably leave them in postmodern, and then at some point in the not too distant future, maybe I'll have a silver update for them. That'll automatically upgrade their levels, of course. Now, I could just upgrade all my buildings anyway, because I have a lot of one-ups. But, trying to be a little not too wasteful where possible. Shinto temples in the postmodern. I'm going to upgrade one of these, no, both of these, because I don't need the modern era. So let's at least upgrade those to postmodern era. And my nice train that generates so many goods, we'll upgrade that. Maybe we'll leave that in postmodern era for now. I want to build something. I realized when I was getting new Eternal Market upgrade fragments, I realized that I hadn't even built the Eternal Market, even though I had, okay, I don't have enough space, even though I had enough fragments. And now I have enough fragments not only to build it, but to upgrade it. But first, we're going to expand the city again. Yeah, I'm going to expand this side of the city. Do a nice, big, juicy expansion down this side. Okay. And now I'll build the market. I think this is going to need a road, probably even after I upgrade it, but we'll find out. Oh, okay, it doesn't even need a road anyway. And did I hit the upgrade? Yes, let's upgrade it. See, on the upgraded form, there's many upgraded forms. It's a whole series, you see. And that's a long road. But there's a big difference even between the original Tuscan Horizon and the first upgraded form, Noble Horizon, because here it generates 360 previous age goods. Here it generates 390 previous age and 390 current age goods. So that's a terrific building to have. And frankly, a lot of the following upgrades, I mean, they add, but they don't add as much as that first jump from the first level to the second level. So anyway, let's do this upgrade. And maybe I'll make this a little prettier by putting it in the corner. By the way, I'll tell a funny story about this. I have this just floating 2x2 road there. Why do I have a road that's not connected to my city hall? Because roads only connect buildings effectively if they lead somehow to your city hall. Well, I found that, see these events, what are they called? Incidents that you can collect around your city. There's a certain kind of incident that only appears on 2x2 roads. And I found that if I had no 2x2 road, the incidents would be generated, but they'd just be non-existent. They weren't showing up. So the Forge of Empires helper knew that they had been generated, but they wouldn't show up anywhere. So I just planted that one 2x2 road in a random spot in order to collect those incidents. So we've expanded the city, we've done some upgrades. Oh, the other thing we always like to do is to plant our new Neo Queen to make sure that we're generating previous age goods, and we're going to leave that forever and always let it be generating, in this case, postmodern goods for us. And I'm going to have to rearrange my whole line of queens there. So let's see how we're doing now on goods production. Forge points, 2,400. Goods, about 1,500 current contemporary era. 2,000 previous era. I could leave it like that. Maybe I want one more building to upgrade. Let me just see here. I did these guys. I mean, those guys are just old. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it like this for now. Oh, my Shinto temple. No, but that generates anyway previous era goods for the most part. I could upgrade this one. Let's upgrade the Rattlebones. One more one up here. And then let's check again. So, I mean, as it happens, it's generating next era goods, I guess. Yeah, but anyway, I think that looks pretty, or no, is it generating? Well, I don't know, a little confused. In any case, that's a pretty good profile of goods and forge points. So let's do our daily collection. Daily collection. And we've got 2,000 lovely forge points, and we should have generated some nice contemporary era goods. There we go. We're off to a start. Not too bad. And we're pretty satisfied on these post-modern era goods, although I will be spending some. So that's pretty much it. Contemporary era, I'll make a quick comment that the wildlife event is starting soon. I love the mini game in the wildlife event where you connect these squares of the same color and make these sets and everything. The rewards for the wildlife event aren't going to help Farmington a whole lot because they're pretty attack and defense focused and not goods generating focused. However, there is one there's an upgrade, a new upgrade to an older wildlife event building, which I noticed. It wasn't the Animal Crossing. I don't think it was something else. But anyway, there was an upgrade that would generate a lot of nice goods. So that's going to be my goal for Farmington in the wildlife event, besides, just having fun, is to see if I can get an upgraded version of that building. So that's pretty much it. Farmington is in the contemporary era. Thanks for watching.